back on. We've had a few issues here, guys. I really don't know what's going on. The camera's all over the place. I hope everyone is well. It's Crochet Designs here. Oh, she's so clumsy today. Something's not working here, guys. I'm going to hope that this works. Oh, let's just turn everything around. Let's see if that works. Welcome to Crochet Designs. You know what? This happens at least once a year where something goes wrong, where everything goes wrong, and today's gone wrong. So if anybody's watching that other link, I'm sorry. It's still a little bit dark. It is getting better. It's still a little bit dark. I'm going to wait for everyone to get on before doing anything with reference to the live. Don't you love it? When things go wrong, everything goes wrong. And I'm working up a sweat here trying to work out the lights. Look how hot it is in here. Look at my face. I'm going, oh, what happened? And I'm running up and down and picking up lighting, and I knocked the lighting down, and you missed it all. It was a lot of fun off air. It really was. Boo! Oh, thanks, Susanna. When things go wrong, clearly they just go wrong. Now let's say hello to everyone. Make sure you guys have your live chat on and not your talk chat. Oh, everything's gone wrong. Okay, let's say hello. Middle, she's back. Green is back. Susanna's back. Boo. And Anne's back. Franca, hi Franca. Middle, we're back. We said middle. Corinne's back. Yvonne, hello Yvonne. You've just missed out. We had a bit of excitement here today. Anything's gone wrong. Now the lighting still is playing up, so I'm thinking it's a connection issue. So if we have to log off again, we have to log off again. I don't know, but bear with me, guys. I'm hoping that things get better. Oh, Bonnie's in the house. Did I say hello? Thank you for the thumbs up. Things go wrong. I'm just here until my niece is ready. All right, middle, but lovely to have you here. On this weird day. Hi, Fluffy. Fluffy, everything's going wrong today. Nothing's working. All the links I sent out, well, people are going to get lost now because they're gone. The link is gone. There's nothing I can do about it. When things fail, they fail. In fact, even now, it's starting to get dark again. So bear with me, guys. If we lose connection, we lose connection. I don't know. Let's have a look at my connection. Well, it's saying that the connection's perfect. I don't get it, guys. You've told us, Mary. It told us. Oh, did it? It told you that you've got to go bye-bye. See you later. It's not working. Try something else. Is that what it said? Thanks, Corinne. Was it Yvonne or Corinne? Oh, it was Bonnie. Oh, hi, Bonnie. Thanks, Bonnie. And then I tried a second time. That failed. It kept saying, you're live. I couldn't see anything, so I deleted it. So there's about 3 in the midst somewhere. No, this is the third one. It told us where you went. It said she went bye-bye. She won't see you later. Things can go wrong. It happens. Computer says no. Computer says no. Oh, no, Franca. All right. So you know what, guys? Things happen. It happens. Your light bulb's failing. My lamp behind me did the same thing before it cut out completely. No, this was a connection issue, I'm sure. In fact, I'm finding the connection right here is we're having trouble with it. I don't know why I got a pencil in my hand. I've misplaced my pen, I think, because I went to pick up my pen and then I picked up this and the pen's not here. So we're dealing with a pencil today. But can anything go right today? Can anything go right today? Well, we are doing live antics today, so that's a good thing. Let's consider if the internet doesn't fail. If it fails, no live antics. But if it does, we have our little bowl here. Well, not really a bowl, it's a hat, as you know. So no notification and not even showing on your channel page. Just got lucky to see this on the suggested playlist on the side. I know, guys, it just, something happened to the link. It just wasn't working. So I ended up having to cancel out. I really don't even know whether this is going to work. So bear with me on this, guys. I have yet to start designing, lol, but I plan to. It takes a while, middle, I'm telling you. It takes a while. It's not easy. But anyway, take your time. Don't be in a hurry because you know what? No one's going anywhere. Guys, we are going to do live antics today. Yes, we are. As you saw in the video yesterday, if you didn't see in the video yesterday, I just put the pencil down. Now it's gone. Can you believe it? It is. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves. As you saw the video yesterday, I popped up the Live Antics bag, the drawstring bag that Jan suggested the colour for. It came up gorgeous. I think you could have made, and I mentioned in the actual tutorial, you could have added an extra 3-5 rounds. I think I said 10 rounds altogether before building up the sides to make a real big one for your beach wear and so on. So you could have adjusted your bag to suit. Yay, very exciting. But for me, I just did the size of a purse. You can put your phone in there, you can put some tissues, and I don't know, you can put your hand sanitizer. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things you can put in there. But you can't really put anything that might slide through because it does have holes. It's sort of made for more for beach weather, summer weather, really. And what have I got here? Hi, Julie. You're listening in the background. Lovely to have you here, Julie. Is there a gremlin missing with the live? I don't know. There could be. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you very much. I don't have it in here with me. I was going to go and get it before the live and just forgot. Went right over my head. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to start with Live Antics. And again, anybody can enter. There's no more restrictions about who enters and who doesn't, because I've decided from now on, who's ever on the live gets that opportunity to enter. All right. So if you want to do Live Antics, please say yes, and I'll pop your name on our little notepad here. It's such an old notepad. I mean, you know how old it is? I don't even know. It doesn't even have a cover. Look at that. It's just white. So if you want to do Live Antics, please let me know. Just type the word yes and I will sort it off. Oh, and you're off. Oh, you're off, are you, middle? We'll see you soon, honey. I'm thinking of making some of the drawstring bags in bigger sizes for my whips. Okay, Susanna, probably 8 rounds would be a good size. 10 rounds will be more beach size, yeah. But if you're talking about your whips, as we say here in a crochet land, that's work in progress. It's actually in knitting land as well. Work in progress is what WIPS stands for, WIPS. It doesn't mean we carry whips with us. Susanna, just be wary, they do have holes, so you have to make sure everything, your smaller items are in a small purse or a small bag before you pop them in. Okay, so Fluffy says yes. Fluffy. Hi, Fluffs. Hi, Fluffs. Julie, lovely Julie says yes. There's Fluffs. Hun, you're in. You're in, baby. All right. Julie says yes. We've only got one on, so we'll just say Julie. One Julie on, not one on. Green says yes. Very different kind of, oh no, it's not really. I've done some of these in the past, but not the same. Different kind of project this week. Corrine says yes. It's no good putting, in the drawstring bag. It's too small and Franca, get in that corner. I agree, Susanna. Yes. Jan, hi Jan. Did you see your bag go up yesterday, hun? It's all up there and roaring and ready to go. Went up last night. You could use thicker yarn, perhaps chenille, a blanket yarn. Okay. Yes. The fluffster. I know, the fluffster. That's what I call it. Jan says yes again. Jan, you could be chosen twice. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. So Jan says yes. Anne McSee. Anne says yes. And you're the only Anne, so I'm just going to stick you down as Anne for now. I think we used to have another one in the past. That's why I used to say. Now I'm just going to stick you down as Anne. Chandra. Hello, Chandra. Hi, lovely to have you here. Chandra, you seem very new here. Am I correct? Franca, good day. Margaret says yes, so Margaret's in. I want to start cutting them now. We'll just see how many other people say yes. All right. If you want to be a part of Live Antics, please say yes. And what happens is you get to choose a color combination of our very next tutorial. And you get to have your name mentioned in the tutorial as well. Chandra, well, lovely to have you here, Chandra. If you would like to be a part of Live Antics, please let me know. Your name will be mentioned within the tutorial of that week, whether it's this week or next week, depending on how much work I've got to do, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Franca says, yes, I saw the bag when you put it up. Yes, you did. Thank you very much. So Franca says... let's take that out for a minute. Hello, excuse me. What have I done here? I've left too many spaces. Franca says yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to start cutting some names. And there you are again, Jan. Your name is back in the hat again. I can't be helped if her name gets called out twice. Hopefully someone else gets to go this week. Because I don't make the rules, the hat does. And your name is in the hat. Just talk amongst yourselves. You do, Chandra. Fantastic. Lovely to have you here in our live as well. Margaret, your name is in the hat. Let's write your name in. Chandra, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, hun. I do hope I'm saying your name correct. I'm really bad with names, darling. Just let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Everyone's saying hello. I really like the bag. Going to make some for my great nieces. Oh, that's fantastic, dear. Fantastic. Okay, I'm cutting. Just bear with me and talk about yourselves. All right, here we go. Where's Julie? I see Julie's name. Here we go. Julie, there's your name. Julie is in the hat. I don't know where the accent came from. It pops up every now and then. There's no accent. I have no accent. I was born here, guys. Born and raised here in Australia. Oh, who was that? I didn't even tell you who it was. Excuse me, you guys saw it. Green. It was Green. Green, you're in the hat. All right, we're getting there, guys. It's a slow process. Corrine, honey, you are in the hat. Thank you, Green. Thank you, Franca. And Chandra, you're in the hat, darling. Not yet, but you will be in a second. You're in the hat. And here's the cheeky one. She's in the hat too. Chandra. Oh, thank you. Chandra, my mum was still sedated when she named me. I love it, Chandra. I think Chandra's going to get into the corner. Chandra, we have a naughty corner here. If you haven't heard about it, a naughty corner is when you make me laugh. Or when you're a little bit silly. Or when you're just a sweet, wonderful person. No. Chandra, get in the corner. The first 5 minutes, she's in the corner, guys. Chandra, you're in the corner, hun. You made me laugh. Me, please, says Yvonne. Oh, I'm sorry, Yvonne. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just too busy being silly here. Poor Chandra. Her first day, she's in the corner. I see myself that. Oh, she's going to go well. She's going to go well here, guys, isn't she? Chandra's going to fit in perfectly. Yvonne, honey, there you go. There's your name. I'm popping you in the hat. Oh, she's so cute, our Chandra, already. I'm never in the corner. Franca's got a permanent residence, Chandra. She's got a permanent residence. Or actually, I'm saying Chandra. Is it Chandra? Oh, you did say that. Chandra. Let's have a look. Let's go back. No, you said Chandra. Yes, you did. I was right. I love it when I'm right. All right, so it is still a bit dark. It's getting lighter. I could be wrong. It's starting to get a little bit lighter. I don't know what happened. Don't ask me what's happened today, but sometimes we have these problems. Now, if this fails and I have to log off, I'll just pop your name out and pop it on our community board. But hopefully it doesn't fail because I've got a lot to discuss today. A little bit more to discuss about. You guys know that on Wednesday I couldn't do a live Wednesday because I had to go into the city for something. Sadly, it means I have to work for a couple of weeks in the city, which means I may not be on air during the week. What? You will still see tutorials go up. And we will still have Saturday morning lives. But during the week, I may not be able to do a live. So that's only because I'm not going to be home. I'm going to be out of the house. And I don't really want to do the live out of the house. So what I'm going to do is forget about this Wednesday's live coming. We'll just omit it completely. We'll continue to have our Saturday lives like normal. And you will see tutorials go up, but they won't go up a lot. There might be like one a week for a couple of weeks, or maybe even miss a week. It happens, like these things happen, and I can't get out of this. I need to help someone out, so I need to be out there doing some work. I didn't think that would happen, but it's one of those things. Yeah? And let's go back. I'm the referee in the corner. There's Yvonne. You are. Yvonne, you live in the corner with Franca. Is that a new cardigan? Yes. Yes, well, to be fair, it's just a Kmart one. But you know what? It fits. It fits. It's got big buttons, and it's kind of like a half waist length. It's not a full length cardigan, and the sleeves are longer. But as you know, I don't like wearing sleeves. I pull them up. I don't even know why I buy cardigans and jumpers, but I'm constantly pulling the sleeves up. It's madness, isn't it? But yes, it is a new cardigan. And I only bought it because I'm in the city for a couple of weeks. And it's so cold. Now, actually, the weather's been nice here. I give it credit for our winter. Our weather has been simply nice, I think. I'm buffering. Oh, really? And the audio in and out, really? Is that for everyone? Oh, it is. I knew it was our connection that's playing up, because we never have issues with the lighting here. Oh, dear. Can you still hear me a little bit, guys? Do you want me to log back in if it... Oh, everything is good now. Okay. Okay. Everything is good now. All right. We're in. We're just having so many connection issues today. Oh, we're still buffering. No good here. Okay. It's good in some places, not in others. It's a stop-start thing. Oh, we're good now. Oh, we're good now. We'll see how long this lasts for. I knew there was a connection. I don't understand the connection issue because nobody is using. We're good now. Oh, that's good, because nobody's using connection here, just me. I'm on my own. I'm so alone. Nobody here beside me. No, I'm not alone. I've got you guys. All right, guys. So, you know, if you still want to be a part of Live Antics and you don't have... Oh, you're from Perth. Ah, Susanna, welcome. Now, if you didn't know this, guys, Perth is in Australia, but it's way up there, and Victoria, as you know where I'm from, Melbourne, is way down there of Australia, and Australia is a very big place. Can hear you loud and clear. Thanks, Franca. That must be pretty loud then. All right, so these are all our names in the hat. If you still want to do Live Antics, please let me know, and I will pop your name in the hat. If you're just joining us again, you're going to have 4 colors, and you've got a choice between 2. And you know what? I'm going to do the same thing I did 2 weeks ago. I'm going to show you the colors now. Oh, no, I won't. I won't. I'll wait until I pull the name out of the hat. And, you know, the project is going to be a small project, but it's a very interesting project where it's going to be made with a, I'll make it with a, let's have a look. We'll make it with a 2.5 millimeter hook, or maybe even a 2. I'll think about it. It's not a big project, but the cotton itself is a 4-ply, a lightweight 2 cotton, a very lightweight cotton. It is made to make a thinner project, a really thin item, and it's only small, so it won't do too much, you know, there won't be too much pressure on your hand if people struggle to use thin yarn and a small hook. It won't do too much on your hand. You won't be using it for long. What I might even do for the purpose of the tutorial, I may even do it in a thicker cotton so that you can see. But we'll see. I reckon it'll be okay in the small cotton. I really do. I have been feeling very stressed today. I have you, Franca. Why? Don't worry. We'll pull your name out of the hat, hun. Wouldn't it be funny if your name comes out of the hat now? What? Claptrap says bookmark. Yvonne says hope you are having a good day. Hi, Yvonne. No, Jan said that. She said to Yvonne, hope you're having a good day. Oh, that's cute. Hi, all. Beautiful day here in where? Oh, wow, New Zealand. Yeah. Hi, Carol. Are you new to our live, hun? Or actually, your last name looks familiar. But are you new to our live? Welcome, Carol. Welcome, Carol. I wanted to say the other word. Let's see if I can say it. Tauranga. Is that right? Tauranga? Tauranga, New Zealand? Yes. Lovely to have you here. 2, 5, maybe I should reconsider. 2, 5. Oh, 2.5. Look, you can do it in a larger hook. It just means yours will be a little bit thicker than ours. That's all. There's no limit to size, Chandra. So if you wanted to do it, the actual cotton itself asks for a 3mm hook. I'll be using a 2.5 because I want my project to be tight. But if you want to use a 3mm hook or a 3.5, even a 4, I reckon it'll be a little bit wider than ours and it'll be longer than ours, but there's no limit to length or width with this project. And it's a small project, bitty one. So, well, maybe not that small. She's exaggerating. She's just such an exaggerator. Yes, I am. Thanks. I hope you are too. Oh, so cute. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Always rely on Green Butterfly to do thumbs up for me. 3, no problem. It does call for a 3mm hook. Yeah. I wanted to do a 2.5 because I wanted mine thinner, smaller. I wanted a different look about it. And you know what? It might not come out well. So you might be better off using the 3. That's small. Well, you don't have to, Franca. You can use an 8-ply cotton or a DK weight / 3-weight cotton with a 4mm hook for this project as well. But once again, yours will come out a little tiny bit bigger. And again, it's not too much bigger, really. Or you could use the 8-ply 3-weight cotton number, whatever it is, DK weight, and use a 3.5mm hook and give it the similar sort of effect. So you can play with the pattern as much as you like. There's no set size and there's no set measurements. Yeah. That's all. And you'll see the cotton in a minute. I have some freakishly thin cotton, so probably be fine. And you won't need a lot either, Chandra, for this project. I haven't really calculated how much you would need, but you won't need a lot. And you don't have to do it the same way. In the tutorial, I give you an option to do it differently. Yay! See, this is why my tutorials take a little bit longer. If you watched the bag tutorial yesterday, you would have seen, I should go and get the bag, shouldn't I? Shall I get the bag? Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go get the bag and I'm going to explain it to you. Don't go away, I'm coming. Did you touch the yarn? Bad children. Bad children. Here I am. Here she is. All right, so I ran off to get the bag. Now I got the bag because I wanted to show you in all of my tutorials that I do tend to work for us more advanced crocheters. And then I pop in a small little section, stop it, Franca, that says, if you are new to crochet, you can try this. If you are not new to crochet, keep going like this. All right. I do tend to say things like that. In this tutorial, I was pretty much the opposite. I said, let's just keep going like this. Oh, but if you don't want to, just keep slip stitching across. And let me explain to you. The base of the bag is made like a granny square. Yeah. Then I'm trying to find, I did this the other day too. I couldn't find the start of each round. And it goes to show how good that system worked where you do one side and then you do the other. Is that it? I'm just talking amongst yourselves. Still can't find it. We have the opposite problem. Do you? You have the opposite problem, do you? Claptrap? I really cannot find the start. It's such... Oh, it's so annoying. I think I found it. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Anyone help me with this? Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, I found it. I found it. Yes, I found it. All right. So what I did here, and you'll notice, the very first, I don't know if we can see from there. Let's see how close I can get. She's done it again. That's the start or the end. That's the start. That's the end. In one row, I chained up the 3 and did the cluster over the slip stitch. In the next row, I slip stitched across and brought that up. And then when I came back, I did the same. I chained up the 3 and did the cluster over the slip stitch. So your piece was going backward and forward, backward and forward, backward and forward, backward and forward, so that your row stays straight and doesn't have that line that goes across there. And I hope that made sense. So let me show you. I'm going to try and find them now. That's the blue start back. Yeah. Okay. Blue, back, start, back. The pink is there. It's just changed into the yellow, right? So start, back, all the way up. So you're not going like that. You know, when you have your work and you get a line that goes across that way all the way up, this doesn't allow that to happen. Now, a lot of people say, oh, but it's 2 different styles of slip stitching across or pulling it back and going up. It is, but that's the idea, to give you that straight look. It doesn't work with a lot of projects, but it works with bags. So just, especially if your bags have got corners, it works with that because the corner stays in the corner. Even though that became a round bag at the end, it still kind of had corners. So when you stretch it out, it kind of really does have corners, and you see it sticking out there, yeah? But anyway, I hope that made sense. I did that on purpose, and I do that a lot with my tutorials. So if you are a beginner, don't be put off by something that looks completely difficult. I tend to give you the option to try the easier version. I say, right, beginners start here, the rest of us just keep going, right? And you have that option as a beginner to keep going, and that makes it easier for you and just as enjoyable for the more advanced. So I'm hoping all this is making sense, yeah? And I do it a lot with my tutorials. Same thing going to happen this week with this particular pattern that we're going to do for our live antics, yeah? And she's lost all the chat. Here we go. We have our opposite block where we talked about that. Is that row on row or continuous row? And I hope that I explained it right there, Chandra. Please let me know if you understood that. You're just describing that my head just imploded. All right, let's show you. Would you like to see? I've got my sweater here that I'm making, right? You saw this. I've been doing it on the channel. I only do it on the channel during the lives, actually. So it hasn't grown. Nothing's happened to it. It's still the same space it was about a week ago, really. I think I've done 2 rows since then. On the live it was. Come sit by me. All right, let's see. Let's say, for argument's sake, we're doing, I'm just going to leave a big chain space here so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do a full cluster in here, right? So we do our full cluster of 3 double crochets, yeah? Just for the sake of showing you, I'll do the 3 double crochets. We'll chain 1, we'll skip 1, 2, and we'll do 3 double crochets in the next, all right? Just so that you can see what I'm doing, yeah? So on the way back, well, it's not really going to work, is it? It's not going to work because we're not doing this in the round. All right, forget this. Let's go. I'm just trying to find out a way to show you. Sit by me in the naughty corner. Chandra, you're going to fit in so well here, hun. You really are. Give me a second. I'm going to start it over here. So it looks like the start of a round, yeah? I just realized what I can do to show you. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Excuse me, just talk amongst yourselves. I'm a bit of a klutz now. I'm losing stitches. Hello. Come on, woman, you can do this. You can show them. Let's do it. And I've skipped a stitch there, but don't worry. 1, 2, 3, we'll go over there. And it's just to show you how I join to keep those rows, to keep your line straight, yeah? Chain 1, skip 1, 2, 3, and jump into the third one. 1, 2, and jump into the third one. Come on, woman. She can't count, guys. She can't do anything right, especially when it's live. When it's live, we've got the pressures on. All right, here we go. So we're going to come back around to our first cluster. And you're wondering, how's she going to do this? Well, I've done this before. This is how I practice a lot. Sometimes I never finish a row and I play with a stitch halfway through a row that has nothing to do with the pattern. Come on, Mary. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, just talk amongst yourselves. While I'm doing this, does anybody want to be a part of Live Antics and doesn't have their name in the hat? Please let me know. And we'll pop your name in 1, 2, 3. We'll pop your name in the hat, and we will be calling that name out momentarily. Momentarily. You like that word? And I sound so posh. Momentarily. 1, 2, 3. Oh, momentarily. I think I did miss a stitch, but don't worry. It doesn't matter. I just want to show you the join so you understand the join. And we're going to do the same in the next round. And it's not a whole round. It's just a little bit. All right. So we've come to the area where it's wrong, but anyway, don't worry about it, that I just have to slip stitch in there. All right. So what I'm going to do is slip stitch into the top of the 3rd chain, which is probably also wrong. So you're slip stitching in like a normal slip stitch there. Now, instead of slip stitching across, right, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3 like normal, and double crochet over what you've just slip stitched. Yeah. So you're not moving across at all for this next round. So you slip stitched into this one here. Yeah. Then we did a full set on top of the slip stitch, chain 1, and then we jump into our very next cluster. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do in the next round to keep your clusters straight. Again, it doesn't always work in the middle of a pattern. Be wary of that because you'll notice the jump from side to side. Yeah, doesn't always work. I would love my name to go in the hat, please. What is your name? Nell. Hello, Nell. Are you new here, Nell? Nellie, not Nell. It's Nellie. Hello, Nellie. Are you new to our channel? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You do look new. I don't think I've seen that name before. Not that that's a bad thing. We love new people. You're a newbie. I love it. I love it. We love all the oldies as well, guys. Don't be embarrassed. That's brilliant. Copyright that immediately. Copyright it immediately. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. I'll just pretend what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing here, Chandra. Oh, by the way, she says she doesn't know what she's doing. I'm about to jump into the very next row. All right. So I've come back. I'm going to come back around. I haven't come back yet. I'm coming back around. 1 moment, please. Hold the line. That's how we used to talk when we were receptionists in the old days. It was like 100 years ago. Oh, my gosh. All right, we're back. We're back. So remember before how we slip stitched and we did our cluster in the same space as our slip stitch. With this one, to keep it straight, we're going to slip stitch like normal. So we'll slip stitch in that tight stitch like normal. The slip stitch like normal. But we're going to slip stitch across each stitch until the next space. All right. And we jump into the space with a slip stitch, chain 1, 2, and 3, and do our first cluster. So this is how I'll explain it to you. That way it'd be a lot easier for you to see. All right. I'll show you in a minute. Just be patient. Be patient. You're so impatient. I'm trying. I've done 3 rows here. Well, no, they're not real rows. They're only sections, yeah? So there we go. What we did was the first one, we slip stitched into the stitch, and then we did the cluster in the same stitch as we slip stitched. The next row, we slip stitched over. So what's happened here is your first granny set was done here. Your second was done there. Your next will be there. Then it'll go that way, and it'll go like a zigzag, yeah? And what it'll do is it'll keep your line centered. So instead of having your grannies have a line right across to the side, your granny will kind of have a look like that. And it won't be completely noticeable that way. The starting stitch won't be noticeable. Again, it doesn't always work in certain patterns, but it does when you are making bags, because bags have like sides, yeah? On most bags, they have sides. And what happens is those sides, when you're holding them, they're not noticed that you've done that. It's not noticed. So it looks like your whole row, all of your bag is straight on each side. If you did it in the middle of a pattern, I don't know, to be fair, what's the right way? I'll show you the right way. So that was your first set. Your second set's there, your third's there, your fourth, fifth, and it'll go up like that. I don't know about the middle of a piece. I would be willing to do a little tutorial on it and show you what it's like in the middle. And you can, I'm taking it undone, guys. I need it. I need it. This is my sweater. Oh, look at this. Watch this. Oh, how cool is that? 2 rows at a time. She's so bad. I don't know how you put up with me, guys. Oh, but look at the mess I've made. There's thread everywhere. I hope that made sense, yeah? That is what we did with the bag. Now, if you were new, I would have said to you, if you're new, I didn't even say that. I said, if you struggle with this, just slip stitch over and keep going. It'll make your line go that way, but if you didn't want to get confused, just slip stitch over and keep going. But I gave everyone an option to do this style, to have a look to see if that helps them out, yeah? All right, I hope that made sense, guys. I don't know. And I've lost all the chat. Excuse me, Mary. Lol, I'm good. I've got coffee. You've got coffee. I'm not sure what happened there. A bit slow. What are you making? What am I making here, Franca? You haven't been on for a while. This is my sweater. I'm making a sweater for myself just for the sake of having one. No, did I say sweater or say cardigan? I can't remember. I think it's a cardigan. I just changed my mind at the last minute. That's what I do. Nellie, that's what I do, hun. All right, Nellie, what happens with live antics is you say yes, and what I do is I write your name on one of these little things. I rip it off, I pop it in the hat, and I mix everybody's names up, and I pull a name out, and that name is the person who gets to choose the color combination of our very next tutorial here on the channel. And not only that, their name also gets mentioned in the tutorial. Not a full name, it's just one name. It'll get mentioned in the tutorial. I tell a lie. I mentioned green butterfly in a tutorial once. It was green and butterfly. That's 2 names. But you get your name in the tutorial, mentioned in the tutorial, and you get to choose the color combination of the next one. You don't get to know what it is until it's ready. It's already done, like we did with the bag. I did let that. Oh, I let it out of the bag. A bit of pun there. I did let that out of the bag, the name, and out the bag, pardon the pun. And you got to see it beforehand, yeah? All right, so that's that. I have no idea what I'm doing or when I'm at the best of times. Oh, Franca, you're so funny. Coming up preferred, we know what we're doing. Hang on. There will be a tutorial coming up. Pretend we know what we're doing. Oh, yeah, just pretend. That's what you do. You pretend. So anyway, Chandra, if you want your name, Chandra, your name's already in the hat, isn't it? Chandra's name, Nellie, if you want your name in the hat, please let me know, and I will pop your name in the hat. If you don't, that's okay too. There's no compulsory to do it. But I know a lot of people like doing it. They like knowing that they get to choose the colour. They like knowing. They don't know what the project is, though. I just surprise them. Some people may have already guessed what it is. I don't mind the guesses. I won't say yes or no. I'll just say, oh, yeah, that's nice. And that's okay. You can guess what it is. That's a lot of fun. But otherwise, I will pop your name in the hat if you want to. So, Nellie, please let me know. We will be pulling the name out of a hat. Oh, we should be doing it now. Half an hour in. We're past half an hour in. 38 minutes. Nellie, I'll give you a chance to say yes or no. Just say yes or no. If you say yes, I will pop your name in the hat. If you say no, then we'll just go ahead with pulling the names out. Sure, why not? I'll give it a go. Woohoo! Another lady in the hat. Another lady in the hat. Another lady is in the hat. How many ladies are in the hat? All right. You know who I'm missing? Marty. I hope he's okay. I should check with him. Nellie, that's you? I know I may not have put the whole name in. I don't always put the whole name to say Nellie, yeah? You're in the hat. All right. Shall we wait or shall we do the name? Yes, please. Oh, didn't I put yours in, Susanna? Oh, Susanna, sorry, hun. I'm sorry, honey. Don't hate me. Much. Susanna. We should make a song called Susanna. I don't know if I've heard one. I like to sing songs with people's names. It's a lot of fun. Susanna. Hey, I can make a song. I don't mind. Hence what's coming up in Halloween. Oh, she just can't keep her mouth shut. Susanna, oh, you're on the floor at the moment. You're in the hat. All right. So, yeah, next weekend is going to be a very big weekend. Next Saturday. As long as I stay well, fingers crossed. Because, you know, when you're in the city, people sneeze and cough and carry on. And you should have seen me. I'm walking down the streets, ducking people sneezing and coughing. I just so don't like it. Is it a choker for my beautiful neck or earrings? Oh, I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. I like to surprise you guys. You know that with the bigger items like sweaters and things and vests, which we're going to talk about, you know about them up front. You already know about them. But with the little ones, I like to surprise you. It's a lot of fun. I was just chatting with my best friend. Oh, I love best friends. Yvonne, I thought I was your best friend. She tells jokes in every live, doesn't she? All right, so next Saturday is going to be a big live, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I will talk about quickly the vest. I'm sorry, guys, there's been a delay on the vest, only because when I went to the city on Wednesday, I found myself staying there for the week. And I'm going to be there for a couple of weeks. So just bear with me. The pattern will go up, I promise. I just don't know when. Now, you guys know I've completed it. You've seen it. I'll show you again anyway. You've seen the vest. This is only the back of the vest, guys. I haven't even had time to work on the fronts. I started on the fronts, if you remember, but I messed it up. Yeah. So I did that again. I did the back again. Sorry, that's the back of the vest. It's not my fault. It's a big size. I don't know who I'm creating for, all right? If you're not this big, don't panic. Your vest won't be this big. She says she cowls in the corner. She's cowling in the corner now. I tell you what, I've got to lose this weight. I was just chatting with my best friend. Yes, you are. And everyone else is, oh, Yvonne, don't you love it, hun? Just be careful with my name. No rhyming. I don't know what you mean there. Oh, I see what you mean. Right over my head, Franca. That yarn is beautiful. It is. Now, let me talk to you quickly about the yarn. It is a hand-dyed yarn from a lovely lady by the name of Roz from Passioned Flower here in Melbourne, Australia, Victoria. We're buffering again. Are we buffering, or is it just Franca's at the moment? Please tell me it's not everyone. Oh, dear. The yarn is called Flowering Gum. If anyone's interested, I will be using that yarn for the pattern. It is an 8-ply, a DK weight. Make sure you do the gauge swatch, which is already out there. Some people are struggling with the gauge. I did mention that you need to play with your hook size if you're struggling with the gauge. Are we still buffering, guys? Are we still buffering? Would someone let me know? Say yes or no. No, yes, no. Anyone? 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 Let me sing it. Let me sing it. Are we still buffering, hun? Excuse me. No? Or Fluffy? We're not buffering for Fluffy. Good with Nelly. Good with anyone else? I think we're okay then. Franca? Oh, good. Jan's okay. We might have to check. Oh, I'm playing with this. No buffering. Susanna, I'm playing. You know what that means? I think we should pull the name out of the hat now. Oh, wait a minute. There's more people getting on. Is anyone's... Oh, it's getting darker, is it? Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to hurry up. No. Okay. Is everyone's name in the hat? Is your name not in the hat? Buffering here too sometimes. It's that woman in the mirror. Carol, you're good. Carol, are you in the hat? Do you want to get in the hat, hun? Did I put you in the hat? I don't remember putting you in. Just let me know if you want to go in. Not buffering. Franco is faking, you reckon? Mine is. Yvonne is. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull the name out of the hat. Carol, did I put your name in, hun? Just say yes or no. Let me write it, and if you say yes, I'll pop it in, because we need to pull that name out of the hat before the whole thing buffers. Yeah? And we end up going. Carol, I spelt your name wrong. I'll just stick another one in there. Please do put, all right, you're in, baby. There you go, Carol. I squished the second R in there because I made a mistake. Sorry, hon. I know Carol to have one R. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. I hate it when I'm wrong. Don't you hate it? All right, so we're going to do that. Yeah, and shuffle it around again. Don't look. Don't look. No cheating. No cheating. All right, left hand in. Why not? And what do we got? Ready? Drum roll, please. It is Corrina. That's a good song. Corina, Corina, you get to choose 2 colors. She's making it up as she goes along, guys. You get to choose 2 colors. I will give you both the colors. I will give you the 4 colors. Excuse me. You get to choose 2 colors only, my darling. And congratulations, by the way. Spelt many different ways. Is it Carol? Everybody just wants to confuse me. That's all right. It wouldn't be the first time, you know. Corina, darling, look at this. We are using Bendigo Woolen Mills. Let me just show you the label so you can have a look. We are using Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton, and we are making it in a 4-ply, which is a 2-weight. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 colors. And you get to choose 2 colors only. So you can mix and match whichever colors you like. I don't mind it being odd. I don't like it being simple. I don't mind it being different. I don't mind it anything. It's your choice. You get to choose the colors. And just so that we're all on the same track, I will be using a 2.5mm hook. You can use a 3, and you can even use a 3.5 if you like. You can use a 4. I look like a color. I know. Red. Right now. It's very warm in here. So Corrine, let's just do that. Corrine, I'm starting to stress out here, hun. Have you decided? You got light pink, dark pink, orange, and the parchment, or cream, if you will, whichever you want to call it. The bonus of the parchment, it just goes with everything, although I do like the pinks. Don't encourage it. The orange is nice too. Makes my head look very orangey. Makes my head look very red. Hi, Wendy. Oh, honey, you've just missed it, darling. Corina was chosen from the hat to do live antics. So, hello, Wendy. Lovely to have you here. Corina, Corrine, hun. Corrine. I've got Corina on the brain now. Corrine, are we choosing, or are you just like, did you leave? Did Corrine leave? Corrine, did you go? Oh, come on, honey. I can't hold this for so long. I'm starting to get tired. I'll fall asleep on the... Oh, it's nice and soft. I give Bendigo Woolen Mills credit on their cotton. It's so soft. Orange and bright pink. You mean this pink? Let me put them together and you tell me if it's correct. These 2 colors? You want these 2 colors? What are you talking about? Did I miss something? Do you mean these 2 colors or the light pink? Let's bring up the light pink over there. That light pink, or do you mean these 2 colors? Orange and white, Corinne. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Oh, these 2 colors. You want these 2 together? They're unusual looking colors. I don't know what we're going to come up with. These 2 colors, they're odd. But you know what? I did say you can choose. It was your choice. Let me get a close up so you can see them properly. Good choice. It's a little different, Corinne. It's very different. All right. She's happy with that. She's happy with that. All right, Corinne. I'm trying to give you more time to change. But that's all right. No, that's good. Because you know what? It's good to make some things in different colors. Now, you know I'm going to make one in my own color as well, because you know how fussy I am. Throw parchment in the middle of those 2 colors. Look, I know, but we'll leave it. This is what Corrine wants. It's her choice. Love the colors. Thank you, Sherry. This is what Corrine wants. What Corrine wants, Corrine gets. Hi, Elisa. Oh, guys, you're coming on late. We've already done live antics. Corrine has chosen these 2 colors. It's going to be a very different live antics this week. But it is an item that I hope you will get to use. If you want orange, oh, no, honey, Corrine, you choose what you want, darling. If you want the pink and the orange, by all means, we'll do the pink and the orange. The choice is yours, darling. Don't be enticed by other people like me. The choice is yours. You want the green, the pink. Where did I get green from? The pink and the orange. I've got Green Butterfly on the brain all the time. Now, let me talk to you why. Now, when Green Butterfly chose her colors last year, I made something in total different colors, and I didn't want to, I think the colors she chose were a little bit dark for the channel, and I didn't want to remake the item in those colors. So I'd already made it in different colors. And so I kind of felt like I didn't give Green Butterfly her colors. So I got her to choose something the next time, and she chose something. So every time I think of Live Antics, I think of Green Butterfly. I'm messing her around that way. And even now I still think, I'm sorry, Green Butterfly. I love you, I do. Corinne in Sister, I have those colors. Okay, did you say in, sister? Is that what you're saying? Oh, in, sister. I have those colors. All right. So they're very unusual colors. I may need to choose 2 colors to take the photo, though. We'll see. If they come up all right in the photo, I'll leave it. Sometimes it's hard to take a picture with colors that clash, but we'll see. Love bright colors. I love bright colors too. But, I'm really into the pinks, I suppose. I was hoping someone would pick pink, but doesn't matter. I'm going to cry. All the pinks. I think it's a good choice. I would have chosen them too. Anne McSee, thank you very much, Anne. We need a little bit of people saying that. Green, me too. I love the green. I'm really into greens. Been waiting for this live since 10 a.m. Message was 1 hour later. Now you're early. Okay, well, Wendy, the other live that I did collapsed. Now, I don't know what happened there. It was dark, really dark. And even this one here is not so bright either. It just went really dark and then collapsed. I had to try and get it on, and then it wouldn't work. And everybody was on. We were talking, and then it was getting darker, and then we were losing connection. And then I disappeared off the face of the earth. So we had to redo this one just to get it going. Now, if you're joining us new, over the past 45 minutes, 40 minutes, 50, I wanted to let you guys know that I have a job in the city for the next couple of weeks. So I'm not going to be able to pop a lot on the channel. I will still get the vest up. It'll go up at some stage because it's done. I'm just sorting out those sizes still. I did get them right, but they just don't look right for extra small and small. I have to play with them. Yeah. So bear with me on that. And I want to get everyone's sizes right. I wished everybody was the same as me, but they're not. So I want to make sure the sizes are perfect before it goes up. But it's coming, so just bear with me on it. The other thing is there will be no Wednesdays live this week coming. I'm not sure about next week. I will let you know on the weekend, next weekend, whether there'll be a live. It's pretty likely there won't be, but don't quote me on it. It could still happen. But this week's live, Wednesday's live, no live. Okay, no live at all during the week because I'll be working in the city for a week. I might be working in the city for 2 weeks. Sorry, guys. It's a job. I'm helping someone out, so it's not anything to do with crochet. So doing a live during the week will probably not work. So what we'll do is we'll keep doing our Saturdays lives like normal. You will see tutorials go up like normal. They'll be a little bit more sporadic. It'll be more, there'll be a distance between each tutorial. Just for 2 weeks. After that, we'll be going right back to normal again. Or I can't get out of this job. It's one of those things that you want, even if you want to get out, you can't. I have to help the lady out. All right, so that's that. And just so you know, that the channel will be a little bit slower. It has been slow lately anyways, and that's because I've been trying to catch up on things. There'll be a video vlog this week that will tell you what's been happening and why I'm a little bit slow. You pretty much know anyway. I've been talking to you about them weekly anyway. They're just projects that have been in the back burner. And I have a lot of projects in the back burner right now. So it slowed me down a little bit, but I'm willing to show you those projects this week because I know by next week they'll be gone to their forever homes. They'll be gone, we hope. One's definitely going because I finished that this morning, just literally before the live. Well, not exactly. It might have been half an hour before the live, but it was before the live. And it's this one. It was a 5-point star blanket. So I finished the green, grey, and cream version of our pink, purple cream. Pink, purple cream? No, pink, purple, grey. I'm looking at it over there. The other one I made this week, or this month, I should say, was green, grey, and cream. So there you go. That's finished. You'll see that in the video vlog. I'm actually going to be weaving in those ends tonight and then washing and blocking them. And hopefully they're okay for Monday for a video vlog. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Franca says, hate pink, but hot pink and orange, I would use them. Just don't tell Kiki. Kiki's not on the right day. She would love to have been on. She would have chosen both those pinks. I'll see you, Julie. We'll see you soon, hon. You take care. Have a lovely weekend. Yes, you take care. So this week you'll get a video vlog updating what's been happening and why it's taking me so long to get projects up. Yeah. Seeing hot pink and orange showing up together in stripe. Oh, Corinne, everyone's getting ideas now. They're all getting ideas. Very, 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 very good ideas. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how we go this week. It's going to be an interesting one. I hope to get the tutorial up this week. It shouldn't take too long, so I hope to get that up. And it just means they will be afternoon tutorials with the lights, so they may look a little different. I won't be able to record during the day because I will be out working for somebody else for 2 weeks. Helping someone out. I've loved joining in. Thank you for having me. Oh, Chandra, that's okay. We're not heading off yet. You're welcome to stay, but if you're busy and you need to go, that's okay too. People come and go all the time here, and sometimes I cry when they leave. No, I don't. I know people have lives, but you know what? I do the same thing when I'm on lives to some of the people I like to be on. To be fair, I haven't been on lives in, I don't even know how long, maybe a year. More. I haven't had time to join other people's lives. I see hot pink and orange squares or hexagons. That's an interesting one. I didn't even think about hexagons. Possible squares, maybe, but not hexagons. That could be interesting. You may have changed my mind. Let me write it down. You never know. You never know. Squares, hexagons. I always have things set in here. But as you know, things change all the time for me. I get 3/4 of the way through something and bang, it's done. I change it. For stupid, I thought you were ending. No, what happens is after live antics, a lot of people think they're real busy. They've got to head off on their own, do their thing. They like to watch live antics, but they've got to head off as well. But also some people, they pop in only for half an hour or an hour. Some people stay on the live right into as long as it finishes. Now, sometimes we finish within the hour, which hasn't happened for a long time. And then we go into an hour and a half. I think one day we did 2 hours and 5 minutes, but I don't really want to do that, guys. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Cheers. I'm going to have a drink. It's just water, but breathe in and breathe out. Just to get a bit relaxed. So what happens is after a while, my voice starts to go. But I don't, you know what? To be fair, when I'm home working, I don't talk for a long time. If no one's home, right? And no one's available here right now, right? So I don't talk for a long time. So when I'm talking, after a while, my voice starts to go funny. You're still here, are you, Yvonne? That's nice. Glad you're still here, Yvonne. Well, we're glad to have Yvonne here. Who said that? Who's naughty? Naughty Wendy, get in the corner. Keep Chandra happy. She's in the corner. Chandra is new today, and she ended up in the corner in the first 5 minutes, didn't you, Chandra? Corinne's colours remind me of sherbet, raspberry, orange. Yes, I can see that, Chandra. Oh, yes. See the ideas that are coming out, Corinne? Woo. Still here, Nellie. You're still here, honey. I'm so glad you are. Chandra's not stupid. No, not stupid, not here. Don't forget half hexagons. Claptrap. Dearie me. Now you're getting fussy, hun. I'm always in the naughty corner, says Wendy. Look, to be fair, if you're new on the channel and you end up in the naughty corner, it's rather an honour. You know, in the old days, like we're talking the old days, probably not you young girls, young boys out there, you don't know anything about this, but when we were naughty, we used to be popped in the naughty corner. I was never in the naughty corner. Notice how I had to look away from the camera. I was never in the naughty corner. Not ever. But in this case, here at Wild Crochet Designs, if you get in the naughty corner with all the fancy yarn, hand-dyed yarn, excuse me, that is actually an honour. It is an honour to get in the naughty corner here. And it just means that you've made me laugh. Something you've said, something you've done has made me happy, and I just pop you in the naughty corner. Sometimes the real naughty people get in the naughty corner. I mean, like, they say something so naughty, and if they're bad people, we usually, delete, block them. But the naughty people, they get in the naughty corner. I used to have top with that colour and never got lost in the crowd. I know, right, Elisa? We never get lost in the crowd. Best place to be, always fun there. Yes, I know, right, Nellie? I was in a naughty corner on my first live too. Wendy! Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, Yvonne, you're not allowed to leave. If you do, I will have a you know what, Franca, you have a lot of temper tantrums. Get in the naughty corner with the other two. No more temper tantrums for you, young lady. She gets really upset with us, our Franca. But it's a nice upset. She's not really naughty. She's just, we love you, Franca. Oh, we love you, Franca. If you didn't know, guys, Franca was the one who pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and complained and fussed and carried on for me to do the patchwork sweater, which we did on the channel here not long ago. So if you haven't made our patchwork sweater, go check it out, guys. Go through the list and check out part 1. It's called Patchwork Jumper Playlist, I think, or Patchwork Sweater Playlist, one or the other. Find the playlist, go right down the bottom or the base of the playlist and just work your way all the way up to the top. And you will have yourself a patchwork sweater for winter. Or for whenever you want. It's made in winter yarn. Excuse me. She's starting to lose her voice. Okay. Not allowed to. Yes, we've done that. Wait for me. Come on, Frank. You're very naughty girls today. I'm going to take care of everyone. Fluffy, we'll see you soon, honey. Keep your eyes peeled, guys, on the video vlog this week. Really important video vlog before you all go. Just keep your eyes peeled on that one. There may be something extra. I was never in the naughty corner in school, says Franca. Well, actually, neither was I. I was a good kid. I say that because people say, why are you sad about it? Because, good kids never had any fun. All the naughty ones had fun. We'll catch you soon, Fluffs. Has a tantrum. I'll force feed her ice cream. No worries. Had this been an actual emergency, can you force feed me ice cream? I could do with some ice cream. Oh, this is why I put on my weight. I have donuts. I have ice cream. What is wrong with me? Biscuits. I'm not really big sweet eater, but I do like chips. Crisp chips. Crisps. Oh, yum. Potato chips, if that helps. Not the fresh ones. We're talking the dry stuff. Cry on my shoulder. Oh, ladies. Tim Tams. Oh, Yvonne. Stop. You guys upset me. You make me cry. Scones. Oh, your scones. Heavy. I like that one. That's actually quite funny. Chandra, I was going to say get in the corner, but you're already there. You may have to take a pass for the next week's corner without saying anything. I'm going to do the same soon, Mary. So watch this space. Watch this space, she says. I'm just heavy, says Wendy. Don't worry, ladies. We're all in the same group here. But if you're a nice lightweight person, I'm still making the vest for the extra small, so don't panic. You'll still get your size. I'm trying to avoid making extra small and small because it's so difficult to try and fit. The way the pattern works, let me talk to you about the pattern again so you get it. The way the pattern works, it kind of works in twos, right? If you don't work in twos across this way, your armhole here and here are not going to marry up. So by working in twos with the mediums and the larges and the extra larges, it kind of all fits into place. But when you're doing it with the extra small and small, there's too much distance between the armhole and the arm. So the extra small goes over the arm a little bit. So I'm trying to move it over without making it one, without making it an odd number rather than even. It has to be an even number, yeah? So it's a lot of mucking around, but I'm working on it. I forwarded my mail to the naughty corner. Oh, you'll go. There's a second pass. You've got 2 passes, 2 Saturdays in a row. You get to sit in the corner without saying anything. You're just automatically in. Where's the ice cream? Franca. My gauge is too big, even using a smaller hook. Are you using a 3-ply? Are you using the DK weight, Wendy? If you're not using a DK weight, you need to use a DK weight for it. If you are using a DK weight, maybe you need to go even lighter. Yeah. It kind of needs to marry up this way. When you're creating, when you're doing your double crochets like this, it needs to marry up this way. So when we work to the sides, when it's this way, sitting on us, it's not going to be bigger or smaller. Yeah, you've got to be careful. And not scones, it's scones. Yes, scones. I see ice cream, says Elisa. You worked with DK, did you? I'm trying to be so serious and help Wendy. You guys are making me laugh. Wendy, check your yarn. Maybe this isn't a DK. No, it is a DK because I checked. It says it here. 100% superwash wool, DK weight, 8-ply yarn. Right there, called flowering gum. I'm trying to keep it steady. There you go. So it is an 8-ply or a DK weight. So I don't know where the problem is. What size hook did you use, Wendy, first? Tell me that. And then tell me what gauge you came up with that size. We'll have a little chat. You're helping Wendy live. Ooh, helping Wendy live. Maybe I don't crochet as tight as you. That's most likely. That's what I'm saying. What size hook did you use first? Did you use a 4mm first? And then it was too big? Did you try it with a 3.5mm for me? Because I did mention use a 4 and use a 3.75. Is it still big with a 3.75? Oh, it's really, you are loose and I'm really, really tight and you're really, really loose. You're on the way opposite end of me and I'm on the way opposite end of you, but we still love each other. No, she's saying, I don't love you. I have to change my hook size. Play with the 3.5 for me in the hope that it's perfect. If not, you may even have to drop down to a 3. She's saying, no, I don't want to. It's going to hurt my little handy. It will. I'm from Texas. We pronounce it scones. Sweet, yummy biscuits of the... I know, right? Love you too, Mary. Thanks, Wendy. I'm a tighter crocheter. I'm a really tight. And actually, tight is not a good thing because being tight, and I'm really tight, you tend to use more pressure on your hand when you crochet tight because you're pulling at it. It's like all this strength, you're using this muscle. And that muscle it's burning after a while. When I do more than 2 hours of crochet, all of this burns. The shoulder hurts, all this. It's not good. So you need to learn to loosen up. Don't be a Mary. That's what I say. Don't do a Mary. Don't do a Mary. I scream, you scream, we all scream, I scream. Oh gosh, Franca. Oh gosh, I haven't heard that in years. I have the same problem. I can make it with, go back, with the size with 3mm hook, but I have to crochet very slowly and concentrate on each side not to make it so tall. Width is perfect. Okay, that's interesting. The width is perfect. Very interesting, isn't it? Ice cream. The ice cream man is coming, says Yvonne. I got that doing in my, workout MP3 player, Franca. Really? That song, sorry. Yep, the song. Wonderful weekend. Oh, green butterfly, beautiful green butterflies heading off. We will see you soon, Green. That's not fun, Claptrap. Yes, it's not. So yeah, it's a lot of mucking around with hook sizes. When you are creating a garment, you really have to stick to a gauge. Now, if the garment was a big, loose garment, it wouldn't matter so much because yours will just be bigger and it'll be dropping off your shoulders and you know, you might like that. But being a fitted kind of garment with only a little bit of spacing, you kind of need to get that gauge perfect. Listen to me. Perfect. Or relatively perfect. Yeah. As long as the gauge is not smaller than what we need. If it's smaller than what we need, you can't use that gauge. You cannot use that hook because this is a fitted top with a little bit of looseness around here just so that you can have your arms moving. Yeah. But everything else is relatively fitted. You'll have a little tiny bit of space in between. There is space. Don't get me wrong. You can, you know, when you see it on me, you'll know what I mean. Let's hope I don't put any more weight. By the time I'm putting it on like in the bucket loads. Maybe I'll lose it working in the city for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Green, you can't leave. Oh, honey, Franca, look, not everyone can stay and put up with me for so long. You know that. I can be a lot to handle. Not everybody can handle all of this. I mean, this is just like perfection. Here's my shoulder again, Franca. Oh, she's been crying on your shoulder all week, has she? Wendy. Well, I should say all the way through to live. All right. So, hey, let's get serious, guys. Come on, let's talk crochet. Crochet. Speaking of which, in the city, when I was in the city on Wednesday, I saw a lot of crochet, lots of people wearing crochet. I saw a fella wearing a multicolored beanie. I tell you, the ideas that were coming into my head when I saw that beanie, I thought, my group would love that beanie. My clan would love that beanie. I was this close to going up to him saying, hey, where'd you get that beanie from? I was that close, but I didn't want to talk to strangers. You know. She says, you are not allowed to leave. Oh, sorry, Franca. She has to go to the shops for me. Oh, Anne, that's good. One of us needs to go shopping, don't we, Anne? Ding. Little angel. Ding. That's my little halo. Ding. Occasionally it falls off. Cheers. Where's Karen when you need her? This is Karen's cup for me. She purchased that cup for me. I don't remember how long ago it was now. It's a while back. I will stay in the corner with you, Franca. And okay, fair enough. No, she has to do shopping. When you got to go, you got to go. When you got to go, you got to go. When you got to go, you got to go. You got to go. No, it isn't. My stitches are tall, but it is a challenge, a lesson of mindful crochet, I guess. Yeah, you know, it's funny because we all crochet differently. Or crochet, as they say here in Australia. A lot of people say the word crochet. I don't know. I can't say that. It's just easy for me to say crochet, like the Aussie crochet. Aussies say it like that. Crochet. No, but I noticed. I'm just going to write something down. I forgot to write it. I noticed that the elder Australian, they say crochet. Do you crochet? Do you? And I'm thinking, what? And they say crochet. Do you crochet? I mean, you mean crochet? Yes, crochet. Oh, okay. So they have a different way of saying it. But it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as we all come up with the same project in the end, who matters how it's pronounced, right? It doesn't matter. We just make it up as we go along. Like me. Like the blue vest. I still don't know if it's going to be a sweater. Now, I'll tell you why. Because I bought only 16 skeins. Skeins. Here we go again with the pronunciation. I bought only 16 of these. Now, I think I've used, for the front, I've already used 5 skeins. 5 and 5, 10. Or have I used 6? I might have even used 6 already. No, it's 5. 5 and 5 is 10. I might need 2 for the arm, which is 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, it might work. It might work. It might work. She's singing again, guys. She's happy. I also knit. Achoo. Oh, hate when people call my crochet knitting. Yes, I know, right? Here they ask, do you knit? Geez, yeah, they do that here, Elisa, as well. I was crocheting and they asked, what are you knitting? Yeah, people do that all the time. You're 62, are you, Yvonne? Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be mentioning people your name. Shouldn't be saying your age online. Sorry, hon. Is that 60 or 6? Or you're 6 feet 2? Is that what you're saying? Or is it 62? What is that? Does that say you're saying 62? Or does that say you're saying 6 feet 2? Hot pink and orange hexagons and more. It is in my head. I love it. Yeah, maybe I can work on hexagon. Maybe not. I've recently learned the secret of the golden loop, and it's improved my gauge 100%. Not even kidding. Golden loop? You mean the magic loop? Is that what you mean? The magic? I've never heard of a golden loop. Let's write that down. Golden loop. I've never heard of a golden one. Even I'm 5'2" inches. Yes. Wendy, that's so annoying. What's so annoying? Oh, when they say yes. When people call it something else, it annoys me too. And I always say it's crochet. Is it, oh, is it? What are you making? They can't even say the word. They still go back to the word knitting. Crochet is vicros in Finnish. Virkos. Oh, come on. Stop doing this to me. Claptrap. And the verb is verkata. Yeah. I can't tell what it is in because I cannot type the script. Look, I don't know. You guys are stressing me out with these words. When is that top going to be a tutorial? The blue one? Well, I haven't really decided whether it'll be a tutorial because that's a 12-ply yarn, which is, I'm assuming, 8-ply, 10-ply would be a 4-weight, 12-ply would be a not a chunky. What's the one between chunky and a 4-weight yarn? Don't ask Franca. What is the one? Yes, that's right. Don't ask Franca because I don't know. I haven't really decided. It was only supposed to be a sweater for me to wear to the city on Wednesday, but I never made it in time. So I'm just wearing it for the sake of it now, making it for the sake of it. In height. Yes, I'm just making the blue sweater for the sake of it. It's not going to be I don't think it'll be a tutorial. Sorry. I don't think so. No. I'm trying to do another accent, but I don't know any of these accents. I make this up as I go along. Aaron. Isn't Aaron a 4-ply? 4-ply. Isn't Aaron a 10-ply 4-weight? That's not a 4-weight. This is the next size up from a 4-weight. So whatever that is. Or maybe it is a chunky. Maybe. Cheers. Oh, I'm small. I'm itsy bitsy teeny weeny. And so's Franca. We're itsy bitsy teeny weeny. Yellow polka dot bikini. That's what we are. That's what we are, aren't we, Franca? We're tiny, tiny, tiny little people. But only in height. I'm only tiny in height. In width, I don't even want to talk about it. There is no discussion there. Done. Finished. I don't want to discuss that anymore. Now, I forgot to mention before, I don't know, I almost did. I was halfway through mentioning it. Next Saturday's live is a big live to be on. But don't worry, if you're not on the Saturday's live, we will continue it on the Saturday after. Or, actually, no, we can talk about it on the Saturday's live, but we'll be doing a video vlog. It'll be a lot easier to do a video vlog and you can respond on the video vlog, I think. What I was going to do, so that you know, I did say it was going to be a couple of weeks' time. We're going to talk about Halloween. Da, 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 da. Now, I did mention it to you last week as well, that with Halloween, I am going to be doing some sort of going from one person to another. So I'll be one character and then I'll be another. And we're going to crochet around that particular thing. And I wanted you to come up with some crochet items for me, but you won't be able to do that until I probably tell you what the thing is. Now, as you know, every Halloween, every year since 2020, I've been doing Halloween party or a Halloween fun project where everything we make during that Halloween or before the Halloween month, we get to have a little fun video where you get to laugh at my expense. Like last year's puppet show, we made the 3 puppets. One of them is still sitting on my table right here. The other 2 got sold at Pipeworks Market. So I made a full puppet show last year for you. We did have family help us out here, had my sister Teresa and my daughter Frances in the background. You didn't get to see them, but you would have heard their voices in the background. So we did play last year using these puppets that we created on the channel. So we're going to do something this year where it's not going to be as big as a puppet show, but it'll still be kind of like a little movie thing for you guys to watch and laugh at my expense, right? But we're going to be creating for that particular movie, if you will. Play. Well, no, I'm going to call it a play for now. Maybe, right? Maybe. Haven't decided what it is yet, but it will be music. There'll be music involved. There may be singing involved. So you can really laugh at my expense. I would like to look, I would look so funny next to you. Yes. Not a big fan of Halloween here because the TV just go nuts with the Ulysses movie. I'm not sure what you mean there. Hit the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Your son is 6'2". It's hilarious. My son is tall as well. He's very big. Thin but tall. I'm with you, Elisa. No Halloween. Some people don't like Halloween. Oh, wow. You would, Franca, but it doesn't worry me. We want a puppet show again. Oh, no, that puppet show was, you know what the puppet show, the puppets, making the puppets were not the problem. It was making the stage, writing the story, and doing the play. That part of which wasn't a part of crochet, yeah? It was more outside of what I do. So it was very trying for me. Crochet marionettes this year. Oh, marionettes. Oh, my gosh. Crazy typos. Yes, that happens. Typos always happen. Don't worry about typos, hon. All right, so when we talk about Halloween, we don't do scary stuff. It's just silly stuff. And it's more like me having a bit of fun, and it's more like you laughing at my expense. Halloween is dangerous, easy for the pardons. For the pardons. Easy for the pardons. I'm not sure what you mean there. It's dangerous. Oh, no. Here, we're all babies here. Australia doesn't. A lot of Australians don't celebrate. Most Australians don't celebrate Halloween. It's not a big thing here. I don't agree with Halloween either, and I have my reasons. Okay, fair enough. There is a message that's hidden for some reason. Okay. Yeah, Wendy, I'm going to leave that message. I'm going to leave that one completely because it's the word that has been hidden. So I'm going to leave it where it is. But I know what you mean, yeah? But the thing with that is, like, I even say it here, all young people should be accompanied by an adult during this sort of stuff. They should never be doing this sort of stuff on their own, yeah? Golden loop, after going through the stitch to pull up a loop, let the loop to just lay on top of the work precisely. It's called the golden loop because doing that will regulate gauge. It's amazing. I'll have to check that out, Chandra. I'm not sure what that is. I've never done it. Not a Halloween person. A lot of people aren't, but I don't. I would never associate it with young people anyway. To be fair, I find it quite scary. So I kind of do silly things here. So I do find it a little bit scary to, like, even just looking at some of the stuff. It just really annoys me. I'm such a baby. But I just do it for fun. There's no real reason or rhyme for doing it. I just have a little bit of fun at my expense. Yeah, it's just a little bit of silliness. The first one I did was based around crochet terminology and kind of had nothing really to do with Halloween. I wrote a little script that I read out. It was really quite silly. Doesn't worry me, Yvonne. I'm always the short one. I know, right, Franca? You know how many times I go to the supermarket and I'm trying to grab something and I literally look for tall people now. Come here. Fella comes over. I look for tall people. And if it's a tall woman, I say, hi, can you just like... And they look at me and they just shake their head and walk off. Well, I can't help it, you know. I'm tiny, itsy bitsy teeny weeny. So there you go, guys. I'm going to head off. We've had a very interesting live. First, we had no live at all, where it cancelled out on us. Excuse me. Thank you very much. But I do want to remind everyone there will be no live during the week this week. No live at all. The next live you see will be a Saturday's live. And you will be seeing Yarn Antics this week, chosen by the color combination chosen by the lovely Corina. And I cannot wait to do that. So that will be at some stage this week or even next week, depending on when I get the time. Yes, she's so cute, Claptrap. I love all the sweeties that you can get during Halloween. It had nothing to do with the actual Halloween itself. But anyway, all right, so that's that. The vest is coming. Be patient with me, guys. Now that I'm actually working for 2 weeks, bear with me. Things will pop up slowly. I won't be telling you when they're coming. They'll just pop up. You'll just see them, yeah? But no live during the week this week. Heads up. I will leave a little notification on my community board as well, just to let everyone that there'll be no live during the week. There'll still be a Saturday mornings live. We'll still go ahead with tutorials at a slow pace, but just for the 2 weeks. And after the 2 weeks, I'll be back and roaring and ready to go. Cannot be helped, guys. It's one of those things. Thank you very much for joining us and putting up with the collapsation of all our, can I use that word, collapsation? With our live collapsing. I want to thank everyone for joining us and thank you for choosing our colours today, Corrine. And I will see everyone Saturday week. Think about Halloween. Ciao for now. Just try to be good, yeah? Come on, guys. Bye all.